welcome back, baseball fans. I'm Vinny,
Hey,
and we are chasing print runs. Who do you got there? What's happening?
hey, Vinny. I'm Dano. We're uh, we're chasing print runs today. We're
For
gonna go
cards?
458 to 468, huh?
Yes, sir. And we got the wrong date on there. We got a July 11th, 2023. Do we want to keep that up, or is that like a reference point? I don't know.
I don't know either anymore. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. If
Sometimes
you,
you're the hammer, and sometimes you're the nail. I got you. So I'm
yeah,
going to put in there 8/10/2023, and that should do it.
that covers that last part of the detail.
Yes, sir. It's all about
Julio,
the details. It's about getting the details right, right?
well, especially when it comes to cards and numbers.
Yes, so true. So let's start out with the first card of the day. I'm going to present my screen so y'all can see what we're talking about here, and that is going to be a Michael Harris card. Michael Harris the second, I believe, is his name. So let's keep on keeping on, and there it is, Michael Harris the second. It's MLB Tops Now card 458 had a print run of 1316. Dano, can you tell me what our guesses were if we did make guesses, and maybe how much this card's selling for on eBay at this point?
Sure, we made guesses. You guessed 858. I guessed 1001. So I was a little closer. And then on eBay, this guy is selling for 4.5. There's one guy with a bunch of cards at 4.5. So it's
Wow.
at 4.5.
Any parallels? I mean,
Uh,
because these cards were actually pre All Star break, so that's how much I've been lagging and not been able to do this. But we can finally catch up here. But still, I apologize. Thank you for your patience with the print runs and catching up to those print runs, especially the numbers. It's not a guessing game. We got the numbers.
I don't see any parallels.
Yeah, I didn't think there would be. I think the parallels are
Oh,
where
here's a
this is
blue
at.
parallel. Here's a blue parallel for around
49.
30.
Yeah,
30.
that's not too bad. Not too bad.
Here's another one for 60.
Yeah, that's more like it. Is that a blue for 60?
Blue, only blues. And then there's
Yeah,
another
see,
one here for
I
80.
think that's one of the biggest problems with Tops Now cards is that people really don't know how to price them out very well. There should be like a formula, for like you take the highest print run card and the lowest print run card and divide it by, the price or whatever, and then you probably get, a standard price every single time. But as it is now, these prices are all over the map. So what that means is that when you're on the secondary market, do your due diligence and go for the lowest price. But remember, purchase from a buyer who you trust. Now, with that said, should we go into the next one, sir?
I want to add, by the way, that it's not sometimes always the buy lowest price, it's the best deal.
That's
Like
right.
you could
That's right.
find for $1 more to get a parallel that's a little bit better as
Yeah.
long as you do your homework. So the key
Yeah.
is doing your homework.
Homework. And that's anything you do that you dive into. Always do your homework, know what to expect, and know what's a good deal and what not so good. What is not a good deal. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to the next card of the day. That's it's Julio Rodriguez. Card
Card
number
459.
459 had a print run of 917. Where are we at with our guesses and eBay, sir?
You guessed 510. I guessed 1254. So lo and behold, it was right in the middle. It was
Ish.
closer to me.
Yes.
Um, on eBay, this card on the low end is a $6 card, no shipping charges. And then
Nice.
there's another guy with $6.50, no shipping. So it's a little bit higher than a common because Julio is still expected to be magic, but it's still below retail.
Yeah, and I imagine this guy's going to be a Hall of Famer someday if he keeps this up. No doubt about it. I think he's more important than Juan Soto. Now, with that said, let's go to Lance Lynn. This is card number 460. Had a print run. Wow, 230. Wow, what's up with that, Dano?
What's up with this? What's up with that? I want to say to you, couldn't wait for us to do this card. It's to me qualifies in the low print, short print for the tops now because it's under 250. You guessed 365. I guessed
Damn,
525, so you were much closer. And if we look at this card on eBay, you want to be starting something. Got to be
has to be
starting
starting
something.
something. Yep, that's right.
The,
So, where we at with that?
the
Is
lowest
it
card here is 850.
wow?
Now, I don't know if there's multiple cards owned by that guy. So everyone is from the 850 to the, and then the parallel jumps to 11.
Yeah.
So
So really, what's the number out of the parallel? Is that the blue?
the blue,
Yeah,
the
that's
blue,
awesome.
and there's a couple of blues available, and then there's a purple for 13 and a
What? Wow.
15, and
So
but
how many parallels are there total? I got 6. I got 16. 16 plus 35 is 46, I think. Probably about 90 some odd parallels, aren't there?
there
Because it only
are
goes to 49 anymore. They
there
remember,
are
didn't they
10
used to go to
parallels.
99?
Right, 99.
Yeah, but not no mo.
There's 10 parallels available for this card for sale right now on eBay.
So is it about the base or is it about the parallel with this card?
Well, that's the interesting dichotomy here is that this card, the lowest one for sale base is 850. The lowest parallel is a little bit more. It seems like this card isn't quite a common because it's almost at retail,
Yep.
but it didn't explode yet either. Like it hasn't been adopted, but it hasn't been cast aside either. That's a good way to put it. No one's really taken to this card, so it's kind of still there.
Yeah,
With
well, I mean,
230 cards made, and he's become an angel. It could be that this card becomes harder to find in the future.
interesting. All right, well, who knows? That brings us to the next card of the day. That's Topps card 461. Had a print run of 426, and they're talking here Jordan Balazovic. I hope I said that at least close to right. What do we got here, sir?
We're talking card 461.
100%.
Somehow something happened on my pre-plan.
That's
there.
all right.
Okay.
I'm going to practice his name, Balazovic.
So,
Zovic.
Jordan printed 426, like you said. You guessed 1061. I guessed 561.
Yow.
A lot closer.
A little bit.
Jordan, something. Dang it.
Come on, you can say his last name. I know you can.
You mean you want to hear me try?
Yeah, you give it the old college try. Come on.
Okay. Jordan Balazovic.
All right. See, painless, nice and easy.
Now his lowest card is a $5 card, but
What? And it's a call up. Wow.
there's not a lot of them at 5. And again, I don't know, 426 cards. This card's a whole lot less adoptable than the card we just covered. Who is this guy, right? Lance Lane, at least he's like a $1 million pitcher.
Or is he?
Or is he?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Jordan Balazovic is a common card. Next one.
Yes, sir. We're looking at Jacob Amaya, and that's card 462. Had a print run of 440, and it was a call-up card and his debut card too. So for a debut to have 440, that's really piss poor.
Yes.
It says nothing about him. It just says the amount of cards is really a lot lower than I probably think it would be or should be or could be.
And they're it's not easily sorted here, but there are. So he printed 440. You guessed 502. I guessed 777.
And you know why I guessed so low? Because it was Miami. That's you know what I mean. It's just Miami gets no love as a baseball
Always
team.
low print in Miami, right?
Yeah, right.
So, what do I say here? There's a parallel at auction right now of this guy that's a low price, $7.
What?
And then there's a buy it now for the base at $7. There's another buy it now with free shipping for $6.99, and then there's another one at $6.95. So, and then there's one of the regular resellers there that's got it at $8.88. He'll appreciate that. He's always got his cards at $8.88.
This guy's got a purple parallel for sale with this for
That's the one I
119. 119. I think that's probably closer to what this should be. Dude, look at this. No bids, and it's 568 for a blue parallel number 29
Correct.
out of 49. That's
That-
ridiculous.
That's what I'm talking about. See,
Man,
ends in
that's
two
low
days.
ball. Can I just say low ball?
Yes.
All right, ready for the next one, sir?
Yeah, card 463.
Yeah, that's going to be Spencer Horowitz, and that's his 463, like Dano mentioned. But this one has a print run of 600 or 465. Almost got Lixdexic there for a moment.
And it would have been a good card to do card number on, huh?
Yeah, man.
So you guessed 810, I guessed 880, and he was way under both of us in the
Yeah,
print. Now here's an interesting thing on this card on eBay. The lowest base card on him is 888.
Look at this. I got 354 from Canada.
Yeah, but that's
Free shipping.
But that's a digital, bro.
I know. Would you buy digital?
No, I'm not looking to buy a digital card,
Ever.
so that card doesn't count.
So this actually has pretty decent numbers, actually.
Right, it's got some traction, and
Yeah.
Horowitz didn't make that many. And if somebody comes in and swoops it up, one of his brothers from another mother, for example, these cards could be $15, $20 cards quickly.
Yep. Okay, I see a 1490 or best offer free shipping for a blue parallel.
Right.
And its number is, I think, 36 out of 49. So good luck if you're into that. Ready for the next one?
Well, do you think Spencer played on Team Israel in World Baseball Classic? I think he did.
I think it did.
I think he did too. Right. I
Yeah.
think he did. All right. So Spencer's the last card of that drop.
Yep.
From 458 to 463. Now we're going to cover cards 464.
Did you notice the print run with Michael Harris was the highest, then Julio Rodriguez, and then it just went south from there? Not one of them past Michael Harris and Julio Rodriguez touched 500 or more. I mean, that just didn't happen.
The only name we really recognize from those other four cards is Lance Lynn, and he was the lowest of the four.
Yeah. I'm looking at the June 19th date, and that puts us on a Monday. So, yeah, that was over the weekend. That might have had something to do with it also. You know, that's one thing about the psychology of purchasing these cards on the weekend or on the weekday. And it just seems like weekend or Sunday cards aren't really as, I can't say as popular, but they just don't sell as many as the weekday cards for some reason. I don't know. Maybe everybody's out enjoying themselves on the weekend and not paying attention to baseball cards. I don't know. Can't tell you, but that's okay.
I think that's for sure. I think that's a great point. I mean, I think that's all part of the speculation and the print run totals is that what is available and when it's for sale.
Yeah, you have to consider what day it is and all that. All right, ready to go to the next one?
Yes, sir. Card 464.
That's what I'm talking about. This is Luis Arez. He's that guy who just cannot be stopped. He's got a really high batting average. So it has 464, has a print run of 524. So here we go again with the lower end print runs, 524. So what do you say about that one, Dano?
You guessed 354,
Oof.
and I guessed 555.
Wow, man, you're kicking my ass today.
Close, very cool.
Very good job.
And then this card, Arez, on eBay. Here he is. $7 free shipping, another $6.98 free shipping.
And then parallels are how much?
$7.49 free shipping. Parallels. Here's the low first one, $10 best offer.
Damn.
87 cents shipping.
Hey, okay, so you said it was $10. That first parallel was $10, right?
The second one is also, there's two in a row that are $10.
And these cards come out 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. Do you think if you offer them $8, $5, $6, they might take that offer?
I'm sure
they might. I'm sure they would too. All right. Because it was free to them, right? That's all gravy.
Well, it wasn't really free in the sense that you had to pay to get cards. So
it was free. It was free. It was free. Let's be honest.
Brother, let's be honest, brother.
Did you have to pay any extra to get it?
Well, did you
have to pay any extra to get it?
You think you're going to be able to sell all
now
that?
Let me just answer the question. It's a yes or no. Did you have to pay any extra to get a parallel?
No.
Right. There it is. Okay.
That doesn't make it free. The same.
That makes it free. That makes it free. No, I'm sorry. Ding, ding, ding. You need to sit down. It's free. I mean, if you don't think it's free, that's fine. Then you can know. I have an opinion. You have an opinion, but it's free to me, and I think that's amazing. Nothing like free cards. What a nice surprise.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you paid extra for it. I'm just saying free means you don't have to pay anything, and you
Well,
have to pay
you didn't pay
entrance
anything
fee.
extra. You didn't pay anything extra for the
Nothing
parallel, right?
extra, but it wasn't free.
Well, that is free because you go. Okay, so you look like okay. You buy 5 cards, you pay for them, right? That's what you expect. I got 5 cards. I paid this X dollars for them, and I get this for free. All right. So, like for example, if you go to let's say Disney World or Target or whatever, and you buy their product, and then they say, "Hey, you buy one, you get one free." Well, there you go. That's for free, and you didn't have to spend any extra money. So, really,
There's
I mean, we could be, huh?
there's a big difference between Target and Disney World. One you have to pay to go to anyway, and
Yeah, but that's not the point, is it? Though I don't know. I think you're acting differently.
okay. I don't. I mean, I also will go so far as to say that the Arias cards that aren't parallel are not $10. So therefore, in that sense, they're paying for those cards, and they're not gone up in value, not gone down in value. So those cards are sunken costs, and without that sunken cost, you couldn't get the free e-ticket. But whatever. Whatever. I see where you're going. I see where I think also when it comes to this, it's not free, but you didn't pay extra for it.
It's free.
Okay.
It's
Card
free.
465.
Free is the name of the game. All right, here we go.
I love
Joey
it.
Votto, card 465, had a print run of 1101. This guy's money. I love this dude. He is
Yeah,
nails. And you know what he does? He signs balls and just hides them all over Cincinnati.
he's got a really good personality. He's just seems like a nice guy to be around. Yeah. Guesses. You guessed 2,135. I guessed 1,465.
Well done.
So we were both good, well done in that we went into the 4-number category. I was a little bit closer. Um, on eBay, card 465 can be purchased for $4. Can also be purchased for $5 with $1 shipping and $6 with free shipping. There are plenty. Let's see about parallels. Here we go. 49 parallels blue are $20 with $20 with dollar shipping, $20 with $3 shipping, $30 free shipping. So
yeah, it's all about the parallel for him. All right, cool deal. Thank you for that, sir. Let's go to the next one. This is card 466. It features Corbin Carroll. Had a print run of 2,204. What do you got?
okay, Corbin Carroll, you guessed 1366, hence the card number, and I guessed, I want to say 811.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You got the numbers. I don't know.
I'm looking
So
at, well, it's got a scratch in it, like it's 811, maybe it's 871, but it's certainly only 3 numbers. So you were a much better guesser. I didn't think they print so many. So I said, let's say I said 811, and on eBay there are so many made that there are still $4 cards free shipping to be had. Here's a guy selling at 425. Here's a guy selling it at 450. This will be a readily available card for quite some time to come. Oh, should I check parallels?
Why not?
Let me check parallels. People love this guy though, so it takes a second to find the parallels.
Yeah, I kind of was disappointed
Here we
at him
go.
the other day. He didn't run out to first base. I think he thought he was going to get out and just didn't run it out. And I thought, wow, that what a schmuck. I couldn't believe it.
So here's
You run every base. You just run. You go all out every time to first base because you know what? There could be an error. There could be the ball stuck in the glove. There's a lot of reasons why you should just run it out. Hopefully, he learned that early on in a couple days ago. So we'll see how that goes.
Agreed. So the lowest one is the 49 parallel, the blue. There's two sellers at $40.
Wow.
Then there's a $60, $70 blue and an $80 blue, and then a $100 blue, $150 red, and that's it.
So really, I mean, it's really, is it the print runs that dictate the price, or is it the player that dictates the price? So far, what I'm seeing is it really isn't print runs that have the effect on these cards so much as it is the player, which is kind of actually, well, it's not. I mean, look, if you're going to put together a whole set of these cards for the year, you're going to need every single card, and those lowered print runs are going to be really hard to come by. Look, you can't even put together 250 of these sets, as it were, right now. I mean, that's just how phenomenally low print run some of these are. And it's just incredible. But either way, that's all good. Let's go to the next one of the day.
The lowest print run was 197. Something
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Something like
Super
that.
duper low. All right, this is Mike Yastrzemski. Card number 467 had a print run of 522.
Now, interesting here for Yaz. You guessed 335. I guessed 444. So we knew it was going to be low. You did a better job guessing. No, I did a better job guessing. Excuse me, 522. And then online, eBay has him. Let's see. The lowest here is a $6 card, 657. Parallel is $10 plus shipping for $1. There's another parallel, the same thing, same seller. There's a purple parallel for $13 free shipping. So it's not always the lowest price, it's the best deal. Like, I'd rather have Yastrzemski in the blue parallel for 13. I mean the purple parallel for 13 than the blue one for 11.
Yep, there you go. And then if you can get the color match at a good price, I would go with that one as well.
The color
Nice.
match we would have to say would be the orange to go with the Giants.
Yeah,
And there's one for $20, so that might even be the best.
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
And then-
Especially when you see, the blues and the purples so reasonably priced. Why wouldn't the orange be reasonably priced? I would think.
Correct. And there's
Yeah.
a red one that's 30, an orange one that's 20. So things are not priced according to parallel.
Yeah, like I said, I think that's one of the biggest problems with Topps Now product. People have their head up their ass when they're pricing these fucking things.
I'm not sure if it's a problem. I'm sure it adds to the discrepancies and the hobby element of it. It makes pricing things a little bit more difficult. But hobby people think the price is what it sold for last, and we think the price is what it's available
Well,
for
they
now.
have their head. They have their head. Where as well. So. Yeah, I don't subscribe to that at all. It doesn't go for what it sold for last. I'll tell you that. Because what if the sale was 2 years ago and then you got the only one? You know what I mean?
What if the sale was yesterday and the only one in the area is available in your hand? And what if the guy was selling it at auction? What if the guy listed it wrong?
Yeah.
What if
Bingo.
the guy didn't
Exactly.
know what he had? There's so many
Exactly.
what ifs.
Yeah. There's so variables. Can we say that?
Correct.
All right.
Last
Ready
card
for
of
the
the
next
day.
one? There it is. This is the call up of Henry Davis. Had a print run of 4,464. It's our largest print runs put together here on both shows.
Correct. You guessed 868, and I guessed 1,021. So that's a marginally closer, not significant. We were both way off. This guy he's got cards for sale at, again, $4.25, $4 plus shipping. Lots of base cards for him. The card is quite common. Let's see what the parallels look like. I bet you the parallels are off the hook because there's so many. See, I think the parallels become more interesting when the commons have more made.
Yeah.
I think that's the inverse proposition. The less base cards that are made, the less the parallels are going to be. The more cards that were made, the more the parallels are going to be.
Yeah, I mean, look at, for example, Ellie De La Cruz first card. Did you see what his parallels were going for? Holy shnikes.
Crazy.
That was tremendous.
Crazy. All right, so I found a card 468 blue parallel for $24 plus $5 shipping. And then there's another one for $35 plus $5 shipping. And then there's, so it's a $40 card, the blue parallel. Purple's $200 card, $250. Orange, I don't know what he's got that wrong. Orange to 5 is 280. Red is 300. So again,
Wow.
that orange and red seems to be mispriced between those sellers, if
Wow.
those are the same sellers.
Too much.
This was definitely the card of the show.
For sure.
Card
Absolutely.
468. And Lance Lynn was definitely the what did they call it? The Mr. Insignificant of the show. Yet Lance Lynn's cards are likely to go up in value much sooner than Henry Davis's.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Right? So
Yeah. Well, I think with that said, I think we're done here with this particular show. And we want to thank everybody for their patience with us for getting out these print runs from mid-June on August 10th here. But at least we did it. It's better late than never, is what I like to say. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your patience. I'm Vinny, and I will talk to you when I talk to you. Dano, it's all you.
I think we're here helping. I think we're here showing some discrepancies, some opportunities. Hobby people can see where we're looking at making this hobby better. We're here talking baseball. We're here talking tops on demand. Stay blessed.